Hey, hi, yo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Good afternoon again. Or is it good morning or good evening from London, England to wherever you're watching around the world, whether you're in Austria, Hong Kong, Australia, Panama, Peru, Italy, Greece, Nigeria, Bermuda, Jamaica, calling out Chile, shouting out Argentina, shouting out Morocco, shouting out Jordan, shouting out Saudi Arabia, shouting out United States of America, shouting out Germany, shouting out North Macedonia, or am I shouting out New Zealand? Can I shout out to Bahrain? Shouting out to Yemen? Shouting out to all the football people in India? Shouting out to all the football people in Malaysia? Shouting out to all the football people in Somalia? It don't matter where you're watching, because this is my channel and it's called DLG Reppin. If you're new, and if you're new or you haven't done it yet, smash the thumbs up like button, smash the share button for me, left, right, and centre. Help me with your feedback, your reaction to Arsenal's disappointment, and I'm going to be speaking about them in a little while, and your opinion about the Arsenal. Do help me to subscribe to DLG Reppin. Smash that subscribe button for me. Left, right, and centre. Galore. Passionately. And abundantly. Right. Right, this is my my fair assessment on Arsenal Football Club. And if I'm being totally honest, it's a monstrosity. A complete shambles. I do not recognise the Arsenal I saw and fell in love with nearly 30 years ago, or the Arsenal of 2004. I barely recognise the players. The culture has been abandoned. There's nothing to be excited about. Josh fucking Kroenke. There is nothing to be proud of right now, especially since 2004. Is that 15, 16 years of mediocrity? 17 years of mediocrity. We've declined. We since the title win in 2004, after 2006, when we reached the Champions League final, top four, priority, top four. But mind you, it was 2008, we came close to winning the Premier League title. And Eduardo had his leg broken by that prick, Martin Taylor. Yes, former Birmingham and Watford centre-half. But that's another story. Since Kroenke's taken over the club, we've had nothing being put into the club in terms of having a penny, not even a penny in the club. He's taken 3 to 6 million out of the club for God knows what the reason is, but I can Google it and find out the truth. He's not said fuck all. It's that bad. I don't even know what he fucking sounds like in the meaning of his accent. He doesn't communicate with the fans. But yet, it's we as fans that put some money into the club, and we need to stop putting money into the club. Hit him where it hurts. Stop buying the merchandise. Stop paying for bullshit. And protest with our voice, and let our voices outside the Emirates Stadium be our weapons. Because That's the only way he's bound to listen. And he has to listen to the first one. He may have listened to the last one. And speaking of protesters, I would like to say a massive, massive thank you from the bottom of my heart to a number of Arsenal fans in your droves and hundreds for protesting peacefully. Despite the fact that the police has asked them to separate, socially distance, it was never going to happen. Police officers, you needed to use your initiative a lot better. That is not going to happen. So again, I'm praising the Arsenal fans in their droves and 100s for their protest and doing what they had to do. I thought it was magnificent. It was peaceful and well respectful. You know, I didn't see many arrests as such. I don't think I see a single arrest. I wasn't there. I just saw it on couple of guys who vlogged it. Or should I say, vlogged it, should I say. Or was it a case of streaming it? Yeah, I think they streamed it, sorry. My bad. Wrong choice of word. Yeah, they streamed it. It was peaceful. And I say thank you for keeping it cronky out. As you can see, I've had this since last Friday and I've still got it. And I do intend to be at the Emirates, outside the Emirates, taking part in the next protest. I think it will be just as big as last Friday. Hopefully, it is bigger than last Friday, and the police will have to be there at present. Fair enough. They're there to defuse any act of violence, any act of arguments, any sign of trouble. They're there to defuse it. Sorry, diffuse it, and diffuse it peacefully. I would appreciate it if we can do the same thing again by going there in our droves and hundreds, hopefully thousands, and scream at the top of our lungs, "Get out of our club, Stan Kroenke. You're not welcome." It's time to sell up to a man who is knowledgeable about Arsenal. He knows he's Arsenal. He called out Vieira, Henry and Bergkamp. That's how you know he has got Arsenal knowledge in his brain cell. And a co-owner of Spotify. He owns 10%. Now that's a real owner. That's the type of owner I want at my club. Get out, Kroenke, and take your son with you. And as for the board of directors, Vinay Venkatesham, what the fuck do you actually do other than appoint rookies? Get the fuck out. Another one. Faraj Rami, wherever you are, if you're still in that boardroom, get the fuck out too. Ken Liar, you get the fuck out. All you're doing is stealing a living and taking the piss out of the fans like the rest of the aides of directors. Get the fuck out. Retire. Just get the fuck out. Seriously. Right, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I saw last night. And what I saw last night in terms of a lack of desire to press the ball, a lack of fight, a lack of spirit, spineless performance. I'll tell you what, that's just not one European game. That's the last 15 fucking years. 15 fucking years since we've last put in a performance, since we last done anything big. It's been too long. It's been far too long, and I'm sick and tired of talking about it. I'm sick and tired of talking about Arsenal players not being good enough. And now we're faced with a situation where we're going to have to raise X amount of money, because I don't think we'll have much money to spend. We could have 40 to 50, at a push, 55 million to spend on players. That's not enough. So we've got to sell to get better. Bellerin, fuck off. Sell him. If Pochettino wants him, Give them the price and let them pay for him. Let them pay the 20, 30 mil that they want. Well, we want, should I say. Oh my word. Centre halves. Who do we sell? Rob Holding. Get rid. Not good enough. Some would say get rid of Chambers. He's done fuck all wrong. Every time he's asked to do a job, he's done a job to a T. He's given everything that he could possibly give. He's had one poor game the other week, but look, great players have poor games. But I'm not saying he's great, but one thing I will say, he's a very good squad player, and if he comes into the first team, he puts his heart on his sleeve. I wouldn't consider selling him. Centre halves, who would I sell? Murray, I would give an opportunity for him to establish himself and fight for the first team place. Gabriel Magalhaes, by a country mile, our best centre-back. While I'm speaking, do remember to smash the thumbs up like button. Share this channel all over the world, especially to your friends and your relatives. Flood the comment section with your own opinions, your feedback, etc. And do remember to smash the subscribe button to DLG Reppin, please. Left, right and centre, passionately, all galore. Left back, Kieran Tierney to keep. I think we need to strengthen in that position. If not, we'll have to bring in another rookie. He goes by the name of Joe Lopez Salguero. Otherwise, let's strengthen there. Right back, we definitely need to strengthen there. Callum Chambers is not a right back. We need to think about Cedric Suarez. He may be going into the new season as our number one right back. That's fine, but we've got to look at the longer term in that position. Max Aarons, Lapati. These are Max Aarons of Norwich and Lapati of Brighton Hove Albion. These are one of the two targets that we need to bring in. Midfield. Oh, fucking hell. El Neni. Not good enough at all. It's time to cut our losses with him. Nice guy. One thing with El Neni, I would prefer him to Danny Ceballos. Danny Ceballos, he should have been left in Spain to find his way back to Real Madrid. Unacceptable. Inconsistent. Another one who loves to take the piss. Well, we're fed up and we're fucking speaking about it. Xhaka, maybe squad player at best. He's always been a squad player at best. For me, my ideal partner for Partey, he's Bazuma. That's a realistic signing. 30 mil's been quoted. Let's do the deal. Let's get that midfield partnership sorted. Xhaka can always come in and do the cover. El Neni and Ceballos, let's cut our losses with them and bring back Joe Willock. And with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, yeah, let's bring them back. They've had their loans. They're shining. But we've got a manager. Who doesn't know his best team. He doesn't know what position. I don't think Arteta knows what position these players are best at. And we as fans don't see what we want to see every day in training. He sees everything. But what the fuck does he see? Nah, not for me. Maitland-Niles has a future at the club. For me, he gets it, and his ability in the midfield is there evidently to be seen. He is not out of place in the West Brom first team. Allardyce likes him and trusts him in that midfield. Hence the reason why he starts every week in that fucking midfield. It's a shame he can't start against us. I would love him to start against us and shove it down fucking Arteta's throat. This is where you play me. And show him why he has a future at the club. Why he should never have been released to go out on loan. Joe Willock is showing Arteta what he is actually all about. We could have done with him last night as a substitute. 20 minutes to go. Balls crossed into the box and he gets on the end of them. Just look at the goals he scored. I love the bullet-headed goal against Tottenham at St. James's Park. In that 2-all thriller. He comes up in stoppage time. Bang! Header. 2-2. Paul Scholes would have been proud of the way. Paul Scholes and Frank Lampard would have been proud of the way he arrived late in the box to rescue his team a point. End off. Wingers now. Reece Nelson, I'm giving him to the end of the season. If he can't push to get into the team, and if Martinelli, Pepe continue to do their thing on the wing, and Saka, then for me, Reece Nelson's going to have to sort his future elsewhere. But Bukayo Saka, despite the fact that he's been tired, he deserves to be rewarded with PFA, Professional Footballers Award, or should I say Young Professional Footballers Award for this season, which makes him the Young Player of the Year this season. He deserves his reward. You know, he's picked Foden and to name other youngsters. If you know the other youngsters Bukayo Saka's picked to win that award, drop it in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate that. And while you're doing that, smash the thumbs up like button, share and subscribe to DLG Reppin, please. Bless. The wingers, I think I'm happy with the wingers, providing they produce the performances. Martinelli has assured me and millions of Arsenal fans that he deserves to start every week. Arteta's not getting the best out of him because I'm inclined to lean on what Martin Keown says. It's as if he doesn't like him. Okay. I would understand if Arteta publicly came out and gave us a hint and a clue of why he does not play Martinelli while he's extremely fit. I don't see anything of I don't know what happens in training. I can't judge Martinelli as a human being. One thing I can say is he's a formidable footballer and a talent. He has to start every week. Right, the attackers. I'll let Lacazette go. Cut my losses on him. Or maybe I'm being a bit harsh. If I let Lacazette go, I need a striker of a similar ilk, but a ruthless finisher. Now, Odsonne Edouard has been linked and talked about for Arsenal. Yeah, that's all we ever do. Link and talk. Link and fucking talk. And talk is cheap. As Curtis and Laurie continue to host the shows every week. Massive shout out to Curtis Shaw on 25,000 subscribers. And shout out to yourself, Laurie Lyle, the brother of Robbie Lyle. Massive shout out to you two for doing a good job. Well, the way I see it is we've got 4 league games left. I want to see the youngsters from under 18 to under 23 level starting the rest of the season. I honestly don't give a fuck about the next 4 league games. Write them all fucking off. Maybe it's the Chelsea game, which is the hardest. It'll be ideal for me to bet against them. And I mean, bet against Arsenal. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is there to play for now? We're not in Europe next season. Fact. It's done. We're not in Europe next season because we've not been good enough. We've been shit. Yet again. Fucking shit. And I say that with a capital. I say those words with the capital. End off. Not good enough. Now, if you think I'm being over harsh, again, my comment section is open to debate, yeah? And I'll have a debate with you guys. Well, we're not good enough. Our manager, okay, I will say this. It's not his fault. they say it's not his fault, yeah, for accepting the job. But hold on, he had a decision to make. When fucking First Rami and that fucking wanker, Vinay Venkatesham, knocked on his door, he should have been honest with them and honest with himself and said, look, I appreciate the offer, but I sincerely need experience elsewhere. Arsenal is a massive job. And I can't risk my reputation. Otherwise, in the long-term future, I may never be given another big job. And I'll tell you something, when we sack you, Arteta, which we are going to do, which should have happened before midnight of last night, you will never walk into another big job. You mark my words. I'm telling you, you should ever walk into another big job. You fucking idiot. All you had to do is just say no. You're not ready. You were never ready. Hence the reason the title to you is novice. You're setting yourself as a novice to fail. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's just defies logic. Fucking hell. I'm telling you this now. We've got to the summer to sort our shit out. We've got no European football. And you know what? Maybe or maybe not, it's a blessing in disguise. I can't say how it's going to pan out. But I'll tell you what, it's guaranteed. We will lose a lot of money in terms of revenue. It will drop like harder than the Mount Everest. Our revenue will drop. And why? Because those cunts at the top, them greedy cunts at the top have done it. Stan Kroenke, you are the main cause of it. And then your aides are directors. Hence the reason why, if Eck gets hold of that ownership of you, and you sell up and fuck off, finally, I'll tell you what, I am quietly confident Daniel Eck will sack Vinay, sack Ken Fryer, sack that fucking other idiot, First Rami, and sack every fucking dinosaur that still exists at the club. Because it's a fucking shambles, once Ian Wright said. And a massive shout out to yourself, Ian Wright. This is what happens to me when I do an assessment on Arsenal or a review. This is what happens to me, huh? I should be trying to be happy. But yet I can't speak of any positive connotation because this is what the club has come down to. A fucking joke. No European football and no future as it stands. Our future is probably in the Championship. What's our fans going to brag about next? Having the best stadium in the Championship. Our fan base. No, don't get me started on our fan base. Or some of the fan base. I will not tarnish all Arsenal fans under the same brush, but there are some deluded Arsenal fans out there. Being real. You know what to do, guys, yeah? Smash the thumbs up like button. Please share as well, yeah? All over the world. Make sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this channel. Share it. Your feedbacks are welcome. Your massive contribution in the comment section below is welcome. Whether your reaction, your thoughts, your opinion, etc. All welcome. And yes, you're welcome. You're always going to be welcome to smash my subscribe button for me. Encourage all your friends and relatives to smash the fuck out of my subscribe button for me. This is DLG Reppin. I'm coming to an end. And ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Pardon the language. But that's my passion. And the reason why I decided to have this rant is because I care passionately in love with my club. And I want better. And I more than demand better. Right. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones, your friends. Stay safe. Enjoy the beautiful weather if you're in London, England, or wherever you are around the world, if there's sunshine. And I should be back tomorrow evening, yeah? Salute. Be nice.